I was brought in here as the first baseball coach in the fall of 1987. Really, I got here in '86, and in 1988 we had our first team. The people really that supported the baseball program at the time, like Jerry said, they were unique because they were all different, and they all came from different parts. Like Dottie was the only one that really had been to UNF. But they got together, and I was at the University of North Florida. Doug Harmon and Jerry Hurst and Tom Healy got me over here. Tom was the AD. And that's the first time I met Dave Palomino. But Dave's been a legitimate UNF fan from the start. And this award he's getting tonight is really an honor. It also represents all the rest of us. We were lucky enough in 1989 to go to the NAI World Series after only a 2-year program, and repeated that again in '91. So it was really good. We were successful, and it kind of got everything going around here, and we kept going. Adam Herbert came on as president. He ended up helping us out on the baseball stadium. Actually, we raised the money for the baseball stadium. He put in the lights. But it's really grown, and we were really successful over the next couple of years. I went to the university, coaching at University of Florida. We went from NAI to Division II and to Division I, and eventually got to Division I and ended up beating the University of Florida 4 times. And in 2009, we beat Florida State, Miami on the road. So our program really got to be successful, and I really am honored that I got an opportunity to meet these guys. Dave's a little bit of a nut, and he's a football guy. Too many blows to the head, but I think he kind of keeps things together, and we've been able to get along great. And these are my closest friends at UNF, and I've always really appreciated the opportunity they gave me. Yeah, I mean, we had baseball players. We had Sid Roberson, who was the NAI Player of the Year back in 1993 or 91 or 93. He went on to play in the big leagues. We've had 4 or 5 guys make it to the major leagues. A lot of these guys finally have been attached with baseball for a long time. Todd Dunn was a first-round pick out of here with the Milwaukee Brewers, and then DeWeese came along after I left, and he was a sandwich pick. He was a second-round guy. So our baseball program's put a lot of guys out there. We've got a lot of guys that are still involved in baseball. Darrell Kennedy is a player development guy with the Kansas City Royals. He's been there in baseball since he left here in 1991. And Tony Diggs was on the very first team. He's a player development guy with the Milwaukee Brewers. And Carlos Rodriguez is in charge of 21 international scouts for the Kansas City Royals. He's an international scout. And Todd Klaus is an international scout for the Boston Red Sox. Two of my former assistants are the assistant coaches at the University of Florida, Brad Weitzel and Craig Bell. And another one of my former assistants is a sports agent, Doug Rogowski. So we've had a lot of guys, had about 8 lawyers, a couple doctors. You know, these guys were not, when we got here, there was no exceptions for athletes academically. And we turned out some good guys. And Dave helped, and Jerry and all the rest of them really helped. But it's been an exciting ride.